What is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the psychology behind YouTube titles. Now, this is going to be a breakdown from a human behavior perspective, and why you should even be listening to me in the first place is the fact that I spent thousands of dollars on Chase Hughes courses, which is basically he is a FBI interrogation trainer. He spent 20 years in the military and learning about human behavior and psychology. If you haven't checked him out yet, highly recommend it. But anyway, that's how I know what I'm talking about. So basically, when you are looking at a YouTube title, what is going through your mind? You are thinking, what is in it for me when I click on this YouTube video? That is it. What do I gain from clicking on this video? Is it value or do I avoid pain? Those are the two things that generate focus in the mammalian brain. Think about it. In the ancestral days, when we were in the tribes of 70 to 150 people, when we were Homo sapiens, we all tried to avoid pain and gain pleasure. We avoided the lion and we chased the deer to try and get food. That's it. And this still applies to today's day and age. When we look for a YouTube title, our mammalian brain is still working. So we're looking at videos like, oh, how to make $100,000 in a month. Like, wow, that's fucking insane. I want resources. That's valuable. Click. That's why they get so many that's how they get so many views on those videos. And then another one would be something like how to attract your dream girlfriend. Well, I want to sex is valuable to me, spreading my seed that's very valuable to me. Click. Or we can talk about pain. So something would be like top 3 mistakes on blah blah blah. Top 3 mistakes, body language mistakes, like a video I made previously. Top 3 body language mistakes ruining your confidence. Hmm. That's pain that you are trying to avoid. Click. So you see how you should operate from this lens when you're looking at your YouTube titles. Think of it from the value and pain perspective. This is going to change the way that you kind of operate and think about the titles that you want to make. So what do my viewers gain by clicking on this video, or what pain are they avoiding by clicking on this video? This also applies to the video content itself. If your video is kind of all over the place and it doesn't have one clear objective relating to the title, it's just blown. Like, all right, what are we doing here? Where's the value? Where's the pain that I'm supposed to be avoiding? Because, I don't even need to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you. Social media ruined our fucking focus, guys. If you're still watching this, congratulations, you're in the fucking 99% because this doesn't have any edits. It's just raw, low dopamine value about human behavior. So another thing that you need to think about when you're writing your titles is you need to make it curious. You need to create a curiosity gap inside of your titles. The bigger you can make this gap, the more likely they are to click. Like, okay, sure, how to make $100,000. This is valuable information. But we've already seen that. We've already seen all of those videos. We need to put something new. We need to make it curious. And by making something curious or creating a curiosity gap, we need to make it novel. We need to make it new. We need to interrupt their script. What this means is you need to present something that is new that they've never seen before, because let's go back to our human behavior back in the day when we were in our tribal sense as our ancestors. What caught our attention? A stick snapping behind the bush that we pass every single day back to our tribe. So we're bringing back a fish that we just caught, and a twig like snaps behind a bush. That has our attention. That is a new sound, and we are laser focused on this new sound because it could be value or it could be pain. It could be a new meal, more food for the tribe, increasing our social hierarchy and getting brownie points. That's a separate video though. Or it could be pain. It could be a leopard that's gonna about to try and tear my face off. So this has all of your focus. You're not thinking about your family. You're not thinking about your wife and kids. You're not thinking about the elders gathered around your campfire. You are thinking about what the fuck was that noise? This is how we get focus. So we need to create a curiosity gap. Think of your title as the twig snapping behind the bush. How can we make them curious on what is inside of this video? We could put something like the new best way to make money, to make $100,000 this month. It's like, okay, it's new. It's a different kind of way, maybe something I've never seen before. This would operate and interact with the novel side of the brain, but we would be kind of missing the interrupt the script portion, which I didn't touch on, so I'll touch on it now. Interrupting a script, excuse me, interrupting a script is when you interrupt a pattern that they're just sitting in. Like when you're scrolling through YouTube, you're in a pattern just uh, uh, you're just like a zombie. So we need to snap them out of that zombie loop by interrupting the script that they're running on. So if they're looking at videos on YouTube, they're just seeing all the same titles like, oh, how to make better titles 2025, how to make money, or you say something like how human behavior plays into YouTube titles or the ancestral way of making YouTube titles, something new that interrupts your script like, wait, what the fuck? This isn't a guru trying to teach me how to make $10,000 in 3 seconds under his mentorship. This is new. This is breaking my pattern. This is breaking the script that I'm running on right now. Click. So you see how we're interrupting the pattern by introducing something novel, introducing something new that they haven't seen before. This is interrupting the script and using novelty at our advantage. So if we pair these together, we make it valuable or avoiding a pain. And usually avoiding pain works better because think about it like this. If I gave you $1 million in briefcases, but there was a bear chasing you, you would probably run from the bear first before you picked up the money. So pain and fear sells better than value. That is why most advertising and marketing campaigns are geared towards your fears and your pains, which is like, oh, how to lose that stubborn belly fat. I'm I'm having pain of having stubborn belly fat. I hate it. Or security alarm system saying, hey, 80% of burglars rob during the night. Be safe. It's like, I don't know the statistics, but it's like, you need to protect yourself from the robbers. You need this alarm system or else you're gonna get fucked and your whole family's gonna die. It's like, bro, holy shit. Okay, let me buy that alarm system. So we look at it through that lens and then we combine it with novelty and interrupting scripts. Now we've combined two huge parts of human behavior, things that nobody else is going to tell you, by the way. These are not things that people tell you. They'll just tell you, oh, just put keywords. Just um what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have hashtags and that it's really compatible with the search when they search something. Don't listen to that advice. Everybody's doing that advice, which means the script that they're running on is going to continue because everybody's doing it. You need to be novel and you need to provide value or pain. Sure, maybe some of those gurus will tell you to kind of sell to pain or value. Okay, but they're not telling you the novelty, the breaking a script because these are things that people don't like talking about. It's like revealing the mask that people are wearing. People that are confident aren't really confident. They're usually faking it. We take the mask off, and people don't like that. We don't like talking about our masks or shadows that we're hiding. So this is the key takeaway. If you're taking notes, I hope you are. Not to toot my own horn, but I've been studying this shit for a long time. So the main takeaway from this video is sell to a pain or a value. What does my title tell them that they will gain? Pain? Which pain is it solving? Or which value are they gaining? And how does it interrupt their script? How does it interrupt the pattern of them zombily, lazily scrolling through YouTube? And that's it, guys. Thank you.